Alright, in this video I'm going to walk through the Titans gameplay exactly as it works on screen. I'm logged into the platform connected with my Discord account and Cardano wallet, and I'll be showing the core actions a player performs during a normal session. You'll see how I claim rewards, how missions are selected, how NFT characters are assigned, and how house resources are used during gameplay. I'll also check inventory, review house rankings and resources, and take a look at how NFTs and the Titan token are accessed from the platform. This is a practical walkthrough, not a trailer and not a review. Everything is shown step by step as I click through the interface so you can clearly see what is happening and how the system works in practice. If you're trying to understand how Titans is actually played on a daily basis, this video is meant to give you that clarity. I'll explain what I'm doing as I do it, keeping everything tied to what's visible on screen. With that said, let's get into the platform, start from the login and go through the gameplay flow from the beginning. I start by logging into the platform using my Discord account. The first thing I do on screen is authorize the Discord login. Once that is complete, I move on to connecting my Cardano wallet. The wallet connection is required, so the platform can recognize my NFTs, my house affiliation, and any rewards linked to my account. After approving the wallet connection, the dashboard finishes loading and I can see my account data reflected on screen. I then proceed to claim those past mission rewards. The action is straightforward. I confirm the claim directly from the interface. Once confirmed, the rewards are distributed according to the game rules. Resources such as food or eyeballs are sent automatically to the house treasury, while any personal share is credited to my account if applicable. The screen updates to reflect the successful claim, showing the updated resource balances. This step sets the foundation for the rest of the session. By logging in, connecting my wallet and claiming past mission rewards, I make sure my account is fully up to date. This ensures I am starting with the correct resource totals, an accurate house treasury balance, and a clear view of what actions are available next. Once everything is claimed and synced, I am ready to move on to selecting new missions and continuing the gameplay loop. Now I move to choosing a new mission from the list shown on the screen. All available missions for the day are visible here, and every member of the house sees the same set. I look at each mission and check its difficulty level, the type of resource it rewards, and the success rate displayed. The goal at this step is to pick a mission that makes sense to run, meaning one where the probability of success is reasonable compared to the reward. I take a moment to compare the missions. Higher difficulty missions show higher potential rewards, but they also come with lower success rates. I avoid choosing something that has a very low chance to succeed, because failing a mission means wasting time and resources. Once I decide which mission I want to run, I select it directly from the mission list. After selecting the mission, the interface asks me to assign an NFT character to it. I choose my NFT from the available characters in my wallet. In this case, I only select one NFT to send on the mission. The selected NFT is now clearly shown as assigned to that mission, so I can visually confirm that everything is correct. Before confirming, I check the mission cost. The cost is paid using resources from the house treasury, not from my personal inventory. The required amount of food is shown on screen, and the platform verifies that my house has enough resources to cover it. If the house treasury has sufficient food, the success rate stays at its base value. After starting the mission, I move to the section where daily rewards are claimed. This is a separate action from mission rewards, and it is available once per day. I navigate to the daily rewards area shown on the platform where the current claim status is clearly displayed. I review the daily reward information on screen. The interface shows whether today's reward is available to claim and also indicates my current streak. If I have been claiming rewards on consecutive days, the platform shows that the rewards can be improved by maintaining that chain. This encourages consistent daily activity, but the action itself is still a simple claim process. I proceed to claim the daily reward. I confirm the action directly in the interface. Once confirmed, the platform processes the claim and the reward is distributed according to the rules of the system. The screen updates to reflect the successful claim, and my streak counter is updated if I have maintained consecutive days. If the daily claim is part of a chain, the interface reflects the improved reward status, visually showing that continued daily claims lead to better outcomes over time. I do not need to perform any additional steps for this, as the improvement is handled automatically by the platform. After reviewing the inventory, I switch to the house section of the platform. Here I can clearly see the house I belong to, along with its current status. The interface displays the house ranking, which shows how my house compares to the others on the leaderboard. This ranking is based on the total wealth and resources accumulated in the house treasury. I then review the house resources displayed on screen. This includes the total amount of food gems and eyeballs currently held by the house treasury. These values are important because missions consume food from the treasury, and the available balance directly affects mission success rates. Seeing these numbers helps me understand how active and healthy my house is. I also use this section to get a general sense of how coordinated the house is. Since all members contribute resources through missions, the treasury reflects collective effort. The interface makes it clear that my actions, along with those of other members, directly impact the house's position and ability to perform future missions. By checking both my inventory and my house details, I get a full overview of my current situation. I know how many NFTs I can deploy, where my house stands in the rankings, and how many resources are available for upcoming missions. With this information reviewed, I am ready to continue exploring other features available on the platform. Next, I explore the section of the platform where I can interact with the Titan token. From within the interface, I can see an option to buy the Titan token directly. This is handled inside the same platform, so I do not need to leave the site to perform the action. I open the swap view where the interface shows the available swap option for Titan. On screen, the swap tool clearly displays the token I am exchanging from and the Titan token I would receive. The process is presented as a straightforward swap managed entirely within the platform. I review the swap section to understand where this action takes place without executing any transaction at this moment. This confirms that token access and swaps are integrated directly into the gameplay platform. After reviewing the swap feature, I move on to viewing the Titan's NFTs on the marketplace. I navigate to the NFT marketplace section, which takes me to the Titan's collection on JPG Store. The collection page loads and shows the available Titan's NFTs, along with their visual previews. On the collection page, I can scroll through the listed NFTs. Each item shows its basic marketplace information, including pricing and recent activity. This gives me a clear overview of the NFT collection connected to the project and how it is represented on the marketplace. By viewing the NFTs directly on JPG Store, I can confirm that these assets are actively listed and tradable. The marketplace layout allows me to browse individual NFTs, check their details, and see how the collection is structured overall. This step connects the in-platform gameplay features such as missions and houses with the external NFT marketplace where these assets are bought and sold. After reviewing both the Titan token swap option and the Titan's NFT collection on JPG Store, I have a clearer picture of how tokens and NFTs are accessed alongside gameplay. This completes this part of the walkthrough. Now I focus more closely on the Titan's NFT collection page on the marketplace. On screen, I can see the full overview of the collection details. The interface shows that the total supply of the collection is 6,500 NFTs. This number represents all NFTs minted for this collection, and it is displayed clearly at the top of the collection view. I scroll through the collection information to examine the market data. The marketplace shows the current floor price, which represents the lowest priced NFT available for sale. At this moment, the floor price is shown as 109 ADA. This gives a quick reference point for the current market value of entry into the collection. Next, I look at the transaction history section. This area displays recent sales and transfers involving the Titan's NFTs. Each entry shows when an NFT was sold, the price it sold for, and the wallets involved in the transaction. By scrolling through this history, I can visually confirm that the NFTs are actively traded and that there is ongoing marketplace activity. I continue reviewing the collection layout, noticing that each NFT listed can be selected individually. Clicking into one would show its specific traits and past transactions. But at this step, I stay at the collection level, focusing on the overall supply, floor price, and activity. By reviewing the total supply, the current floor price, and the transaction history, I get a solid overview of the Titan's NFT collection from a marketplace perspective. This confirms how many NFTs exist, what the lowest market price currently is, and how active trading has been. Once this overview is complete, I move on to examining holder distribution and wallet concentration. Now I move to the section that shows the holder distribution for the Titan's NFT collection. On screen, the marketplace displays how the NFTs are spread across different wallets. This view breaks down how many NFTs are held by how many unique holders, giving a clear picture of ownership distribution. I start by reviewing the general distribution chart, which shows how many wallets hold a small number of NFTs versus larger amounts. This helps me visually understand whether the collection is widely distributed or more concentrated among a smaller group of holders. The information is presented directly on the collection page, so I do not need to navigate elsewhere. Next, I scroll down to the list of top holders. This section ranks the wallets that hold the most Titan's NFTs. Each wallet is listed along with the exact number of NFTs it owns. According to what is shown on screen, the wallet holding the most NFTs has 411. The second largest holder has 387 NFTs, and the third largest holder holds 242 NFTs. These numbers are displayed clearly next to each wallet entry. This holder distribution view provides context for how the collection is owned across the community. It shows whether NFTs are concentrated in a few wallets or spread across many participants. All of this information is available directly through the marketplace interface without any additional steps. By reviewing both the overall distribution and the top holders list, I complete the final part of this walkthrough. I now have visibility into total supply market pricing, transaction activity, and ownership concentration, which rounds out the full overview of the Titan's NFT collection. Thank you so much for watching to this episode. And before I go, don't forget, if you'd like to receive a very short but value-packed email from me every Tuesday, you can sign up for the Cardano Gaming newsletter. Every Tuesday, I'll be sharing the latest from the Cardano Gaming ecosystem to help you make better decisions. So if you don't want to miss out, just go to the link on the screen, leave me your email, and very soon I'll be in your inbox. That's all for today. I hope you have a great week.